My name is Angela Barrett, and this is my Week 7 seminar presentation. Overweight and obesity are caused by the increase in the size and the amount of fat cells in the body. Obesity is a serious medical condition that can cause complications. This seminar introduces participants to overweightness and obesity. The seminar defines the two conditions and gives important steps that participants can take to reduce or prevent them. So, here I am. I have a Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Science Education, an Associate of Science in Home Economics Education, and I'm currently pursuing a Master of Science in Applied Nutrition, and I'm a candidate at the University of New England with an expected graduation summer 2020. Currently, I'm working as an elementary school teacher for the DeKalb County Board of Education in Georgia from 2018. The roadmap. So, learning objectives of the presentation, characteristics of overweightness versus obesity, BMI planning, planning healthy meals and food preparation methods, choosing healthy foods, nutrition labeling, physical activity. These are some of the interesting topics that are going to be covered in this presentation. Welcome to the seminar on overweight and obesity. We're thrilled that you have joined us to learn more about these nutrition-related disorders. The information provided will help you lose weight and keep it off. Now, the objectives of this presentation: 1. Define and distinguish between healthy weight, overweight, and obesity. So at the end of the seminar, participants should be able to say, this is healthy weight, this is overweight, and this is obesity. Participants will be able to calculate body mass index. Number 3, they will be able to list the risk factors of overweight and obesity. Number 4, they will be able to state 5 concepts of a healthy lifestyle. And objective number 5, they will be able to explain 3 benefits of physical activity. So here goes our learning objectives. Useful terms associated with the presentation. Number 1, body mass index. And what I've done is to give the calculation. So body mass index is weight in kilogram divided by height in meter times 2. Now, overweight and obesity are different. Overweight is when someone have extra body fat. How do we know when someone is overweight? They will have a body mass index or BMI between 25 to 29. Obesity, on the other hand, is having too much body fat. How do you know when you are obese? A person who is obese will have a body mass index of 30 and above, and this can be found in the reference. This is the second reference of the body mass index was the first reference, and the second reference is pertains to obesity. Then we have comorbidity, and this is a medical condition that exists with another medical condition. So, for example, persons who are obese or overweight these conditions can lead to, persons can likely get heart disease or some types of cancer or diabetes. So that's the meaning of comorbidity. Overweight versus obesity, because we have to know the difference. So overweight is having more weight than is normal for build, while obesity means having weight that exceeds 50% to 100% of normal body weight. Wow. Now, what leads up to overweight and obesity? And it is simple. Lack of physical activity or activities and unhealthy food choices. If we look at the picture on the left, the person has just had foods which are unhealthy, high in fat, salt, and instead of going for a walk, this person is lying on the couch, engaging in a sedentary lifestyle. The picture on the right shows examples of foods that are unhealthy, very tasty, but they're high in calories and they have a lot of fat and salt and sugar. Obesity statistics, and reference 3 refers to this. About 40% of persons living in the United States are obese. That's very alarming. Blacks and Hispanics have the highest rate of obesity, 54.8% and 50.6% respectively. And then this is serious. More females, are obese than males. This is alarming information about obesity. What are the characteristics of overweight and obesity? If you have any of these two conditions, naturally they're going to lead to other health problems. So a person who is obese will suffer from breathlessness when they walk or do activities. Their sweating will increase as the body has to work overtime or the body has to work more for these persons. It can cause snoring, which is dangerous. Extreme tiredness, so they might start to do something and immediately they get very tired. They will have back and joint pain. Also, both conditions can lead to depression, and this is number 4 in the reference slide. Now, what are the social effects of obesity? And by social effects, we mean what are the health risks of obesity? And according to the reference, obesity is the second leading cause of death annually. Tobacco is the first leading cause of death, and obesity is the second. Persons who are obese or overweight are likely to get type 2 diabetes. They will get high blood pressure, heart diseases, strokes, unhealthy cholesterol, sleep apnea, and some types of cancer. And just to speak a little bit about unhealthy cholesterol, what happens when a person has high cholesterol? It means that plaques are deposited into the arteries, and when this happens, it clogs the arteries. Now, the blood has to flow through the arteries to provide the body with blood in all the different sections. Now, when the arteries are clogged, then the body has more work to do, or the arteries has more work to do to pump the blood. So the arteries overwork, and this can also affect the heart, and this is what leads to high blood pressure. Now, which of these meals is healthier and why? Now, when we look at the three meals, the one on the extreme left, that's baked fish with broccoli and carrots. Then we have the one in the middle. I think this would be very tasty. This is fried chicken with fries and some coleslaw and a roll. And then the other one is some kebabs and some grilled kebabs with what seems like bread and some vegetables. Now, the one on the extreme left is most nourishing because of the methods of preparation, and if we look closely, it has vegetables. These vegetables are good, and they're low in calories. So if I was selecting a meal, I would definitely select the one on the extreme left. If my next choice would be the one on the extreme right, not the one in the middle, because that is high in calories. Eating for weight loss. Now, if you want to lose weight, then you definitely have to change your eating pattern. It is suggested or recommended that you eat a wide variety of fresh fruits and vegetables because they are low in calories. Eat plenty of whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. Eat more lean meats, poultry, fish, and eggs. Choose low-fat milk, yogurt, and cheese. And of course, limit intake of processed and junk food. And drink plenty water instead of sugary drinks. Here we have healthy versus unhealthy foods. Yes! We say yes to nuts, seeds, fish, olives, avocados, coconut, and they're all there. Cold pressed oils in dark glass bottles. Yikes! We say no to hydrogenated fats and the products containing them. So these cereals, these fries, oils in clear bottles, margarine, foods cooked with high heat with smoking fat like bacons. No, no, no. Those are not good for you. So we're trying to eliminate them. Now, as we make healthy choices when it comes on to our food, we also have to use healthy cooking methods. And the following methods of cooking are done without fat. Steaming is a good method of cooking because it keeps nutrients in the food. We don't want to prepare our foods and then the nutrients are gone. That doesn't make sense. You can steam many different types of food such as fish, vegetables, seafoods, and meat. And it's quick and convenient because you get everything to eat. Roasting is another one of the healthy methods of cooking, and this is done in the oven. Baking, also done in the oven, is another healthy cooking method, and we have grilling. So all these methods of cooking can be applied if you really want to eat healthy, because they can be done without the use of added fats to the food. Healthy snacks. Many of us, if we want to lose weight, we have to eat between slide 4, on the reference, number 4 says snacking is an opportunity to fuel your body between meals. So we can snack between meals, but we should do so healthy. Here are some suggestions: Greek yogurt with raspberries, grapes and walnuts, bananas with peanut butter, kale chips, apple slices with cheese, pear slices and almond butter, hard-boiled eggs, and hummus platter. All these are healthy snacks because they're high in nutrients and they're low in calories. So we can snack on these. Now, in weight management, meaning if you want to lose weight or if you plan to keep the weight off, you have to drink water. Water is important for weight management and overall health. You should drink a glass of water before meals, and it will help you to eat less. Drink water throughout the day. When you don't have to wait until you're thirsty to drink water. Just drink. Here's a good idea. Add your favorite fruits to plain water and chill. It tastes really good without added sugar. This is called infused water, and it can be aligned to a healthy diet. And again, water can control the amount of food eaten. Another very important thing when you're considering weight loss is understanding nutrition label. And here's a video. I'm sorry, the video is not coming up, so I'll explain here. Now there's a new nutrition label that is out by law, and it gives you some information about this was taken from the CDC website. Servings are larger and in bold type. If we look here, we see the serving size. It is in bold and it's 2/3 of a cup. Serving size is updated. It shows the calorie in larger type, so you can't miss that. It shows updated daily values, which is important, and it also shows if there are added sugars. Now, this can help you to decide, do I use this product because it has hidden sugars, or do I put it aside? It also shows change in nutrients required and the actual amounts declared, and it also has a new footnote. Very good information to help you. Now, we must know our portion size when we eat. Portion size is the amount of a single food item served in a single eating occasion, such as a meal or a snack. Now, one slice of bread is like a compact disc CD. A A cereal, one serving of cereal is a tennis ball. One serving of pasta is like the mouse on the computer. 2 to 4 servings of fruit is like a tennis ball. And in the milk group, a cup of yogurt, which gives you 2 to 3 servings, is like a tennis ball. 4 dice is 1 ounce of cheese. So here again, we need to know our portion size, because the portions that we eat can really help us to either lose the weight, maintain it, or put it on. Control portion size. Do not eat from the bag. You could be tempted to eat too much. Guilty as charged. Serve food on smaller plates. You will definitely eat less. Half of your plate should contain green vegetables. Divide the other half between lean protein and whole grains. And by lean protein, we mean protein that does not have, that the fat has been trimmed. And whole grains are brown rice or quinoa or bulgur or whole wheat flour. And when you're dining out, buy the small size. So if you want to try that shake, instead of buying the large, buy the small, because it will definitely have less calories. Decreasing sugar in the diet. Sugar is empty calories. Yes, it tastes good, I know that, but sugar is not good for us. And another of my reference, this one coming from the American Heart Association. The association recommends that persons cut back sugar in the diet. How can you do that though? Drink water instead of sugary beverages. We have reiterated that before. Eat only foods that are naturally sweet, like fruits. If you feel for something sweet, munch on a fruit, because those are natural sugars. Again, you are introduced to food labels. You can read those to find hidden sugars, and when you do, forget that food. If you really don't want to have a little bit of sugar, then limit your dessert to once per week, and avoid candies and chocolates. Very important. Now, the big picture. If you want to lose weight as part of obesity management, it is very important that you get involved in some form of physical activity. And by physical activity, we mean getting some form of exercise. And a reference says, keeping active can help people stay at a healthy weight or lose weight. Physical activity also is any body movement that burns calories. Oh, I can dance. Overweight, I like to dance. Overweight and obese persons need to get a health check before beginning physical activities. Very importantly, because you want to make sure, first of all, that your heart is good, because you could start and it could be detrimental for you. And our next reference says physical activity can reduce the risk of premature death. And of course, it does so because it prevents you, if you're not obese, we're not saying you won't get some of the comorbidities, because you can get them if you're not overweight or obese, but overweight and obesity are more risk for them. So if you reduce your weight, then you increase your lifespan. And some of the activities that are recommended for for physical activities, you can put some music in and just dance. Um, you can do household chores. When you're working with that vacuum cleaner, or you're sweeping, or you're raking outside, these are good forms of exercise. You can go for a walk, brisk walk. If you don't have the time for the gym, if you work somewhere, park your car far and walk. Use a staircase at work instead of the elevator or the escalator. Very good ways to get some physical activity into your daily life. Now, losing weight, getting started. It can be a daunting task, but it can be done. So first of all, you have to make that commitment. You have to tell yourself, I want to lose the weight. I'm going to do it. Take stock of where you are. So you need to know your current weight, your current body mass index, and then you're going to set realistic goals. So don't set the goal that, oh, summer is coming up, so I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of the month. What you should do, set yourself to lose like 1 pound per month. Identify resources for information and support. And continually check in with yourself to monitor your progress, as said by the reference. These are very important. Weight loss maintenance. Follow these proven strategies to reduce your weight and boost your health. Make a commitment. Find your inner motivation. Set realistic goals. Enjoy healthier foods as we discuss here. Get active. Stay active. And change your perspective. Tell yourself that I can do it and I'm going to do it. Because if you do it, then you increase your longevity. Useful resources for overweight and obesity. The National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute, and their website information is here. Obesity in America, and again we have their website here. Food and Nutrition Information Center, again their website, and Life Challenge Obesity Help. Very good places to get information. At the end of the seminar, we'll have a question and answer section, and it is all geared to, let's see how well you listened and learned during the seminar. There will be questions from the seminar, and persons who answer can win prizes. And then we'll answer questions about overweight and obesity. References. Not All Body Mass Index, National Institute of Diabetes and Digestion and Kidney Health, Danai, Ding, and Mozaffarian, Preventable Causes of Death in the United States, Fetters, Best Snacks for Weight Loss, Stanford Healthcare Effects of Obesity, New York Department of Health, Obesity Prevention, Better Health Channel, Water a Vital Nutrient, Center for Disease Control Portion Sizes. U.S. Food and Drugs Administration, the Nutrition Facts Labels, Harvard School of Public Health, Added Sugar in the Diet, and Warburton Health Benefits of Physical Activity. The Mayo Clinic, Weight Loss, 6 Strategies for Success, and the Center for Disease Control, Losing Weight, Getting Started. It was a pleasure presenting this presentation to you. I have been blessed by it, and I am going to be using the information myself to get to a healthy weight. I invite you to join me. One love.